video is based on the authentic writings of Padma Vibhushan Dr. Gopinath Kaviraj and Professor Amulya Dattagupta. Paramhansa Vishudhananda Ji was a Gyanganj yogi who introduced Gyanganj to the world. Swami Vishudhananda Paramhansa Baba, a great yogi, who was ordered by his Gyanganj Dada Gurudev, after completing all his lessons about yoga, to return to his village home and to marry for becoming a family person. Accordingly, he returned home and informed his mother and expressed his Dada Gurudev's desires. His old mother was overwhelmed with joy. He carried out all the orders of his Dada Gurudev and became a family person. Baba's elder brother and Baba lost their elder brother Bhutnath Babu and lost their father when they were 3 years and 6 months and 23 months old respectively. Therefore, both of them could not remember the physical body of their father. Bhutnath Babu was a man of personality and had a command on his younger brother. He called his younger brother and said, "I have heard that you have acquired so many spiritual powers. Hence, you can bring our father from Paraloka to our house and we can see him." Baba observed silence before him. Later, Baba said to his mother, "If my elder brother sees my father who is in Paraloka, he will not remain alive. He will die soon." But Bhutnath Babu was very strict with his decision. Ultimately, Baba agreed and said to him to clean and decorate the bedroom of his father where he used to live earlier. The room of the father was cleaned and decorated with a new bed sheet on the father's cot. Next day, elder brother and Baba entered the room and closed the door. Both sat down on the floor. After a few minutes, they saw suddenly their father wearing a white dhoti and kurta with well-combed hair appeared before them and walked towards his bed and sat on the cot in the room with a smiling face. Then both of them bowed down and he blessed them. The elder brother questioned him and he answered all their questions. He said, "I had been in different lokas and now I am in Taploka." He stayed there for about half an hour and encouraged Baba for his deep sadhana and said, "I am very happy to see your sadhana and spiritual achievement and to continue further." He also took permission from them to return to Paraloka again. After a few months, Bhutnath Babu became seriously ill. Baba had not been at home at that time. His mother remembered Baba. Baba returned within a short period. His mother requested Baba to save his elder brother's life. Baba gave his elder brother a jantra to tie on his right arm and also gave some restrictions on non-veg food and also instructed not to take any food of any of the parties like marriage, shraddha, etc. But his elder brother was not a person to follow those instructions. Again, after a few months, he became seriously ill. His mother again called Baba. Baba clearly said to his mother, "Ma, elder brother will not be alive. He will die soon, so nothing can be done for that." Within a few days, Bhutnath Babu died. Second incident is more interesting. Professor Somesh Bose, a renowned professor of mathematics of Calcutta University, lost his wife. He had a desire that both he and his wife would take diksha from a famous Gurudev. But suddenly, his wife died. Therefore, his desire remained unfulfilled. But he did not give up his past desire. Hence, he started visiting many famous Gurudevs and expressed his desire to be fulfilled. Even now, when his wife was in Paraloka, he wanted her to be brought from Paraloka and both of them could get diksha. He put up that desire to so many gurus, but all expressed their inability for joint diksha. Professor Bose had a great friend who was an advocate of Calcutta High Court and later became a famous saint of India, Sri Santadas Katiya Baba, a disciple of Sri Ramdas Katiya Baba of Vrindavan. Professor Bose met him in Vrindavan ashram and expressed his mind's desire. Santadas ji expressed his inability for that but said, "I can suggest you some method so that at least you will come to know whether it is at all possible. If possible, who is that Mahatma who can do that job? You stay in our ashram today." At night, you go on praying to Sri Ramdas Katiya Baba, who, I am sure, will give you some direction in this regard. Professor Bose agreed, and throughout the night, he prayed to Sri Ramdas Katiya Baba. He got some surprising solution with some specific name of a Mahatma who can do this task. He got it in his dream. He listened in the dream that Sri Ramdas Katiya Babaji said, "This job can only be done by one Mahatma on earth at present, and he is Swami Bholagiri Maharaj of Haridwar." Professor Bose was very happy, and he expressed this matter to his friend, Sri Santadas Ji, the next morning. Sri Santadas Ji advised him to catch the train to Haridwar at night from Vrindavan. Professor Bose arrived at Haridwar the next morning. He was so excited, he directly went to the ashram of Giri Maharaj from Haridwar railway station. After reaching the ashram, Professor Bose saw saffron-clad Giri Maharaj wearing clothes after bath. He offered his pranam to Giri Maharaj and expressed the reasons of his coming there, mentioning his mind's desire that he, along with his expired wife, would receive diksha from him. Giri Maharaj said very casually, "Yes, ho jayega," in Hindi. Hearing this, he was overwhelmed with joy and noticed Giri Maharaj might be knowing this from the past. Giri Maharaj said, "You come tomorrow after taking bath and wearing dhoti and chadar." Professor Bose could not sleep that night due to excitement and was waiting for the moment of the morning for the next day. Professor Bose arrived at the ashram the next morning, following the instructions of Giri Maharaj. He noticed that prior to his reaching, Giri Maharaj was fully prepared. His sevak brought Professor Bose to a very big room where two asans were placed side by side. The sevak advised him to sit in one ashan, and the left side ashan was kept empty. After some time, Giri Maharaj entered that room and the door was closed. He advised Professor Bose that he would not touch his wife. Within a few minutes, Professor Bose saw his wife coming from the door side toward him, wearing a red bordered sari with a smiling face. She came before him. Then Giri Maharaj raised his hand and instructed her to stop. She stopped and was smiling. Giri Maharaj said, "Somesh, look, who is she?" Professor Bose got surprised and saw his wife was exactly like her living condition. Now Giri Maharaj advised her to sit on the empty ashan placed to the left side of Professor Bose. Again, Giri Maharaj cautioned him, saying, "Do not touch her." After that, Giri Maharaj gave diksha to both of them and told her to go. She stood up and walked off. Now Professor Bose was so moved, he got hold of his Guruji, prayed to him and said, "I want she should always be with me like before, as in living condition." Giri Maharaj initially did not agree at all. But after constant prayer, he agreed and gave him a mantra and said, "You go to Gaya and perform a specific number of japa and she will always be with you like before and only you can see her." Professor Bose went to Calcutta and somehow this news was leaked. His professor colleagues and students came to know about this, but nobody dared to ask him about the incident because of his personality and dignity. However, after a few years, one of his students, a lecturer, once went to London for his PhD, and at that time Professor Bose was living in London. One day, his student went to his residence to meet him. They had a lot of discussion on subject matter, and lastly, he very gently said to his professor, "Sir, will you permit me to ask you a personal question?" Professor Bose permitted. The student said, "We have heard that our expired madam is always with you as before." Professor Bose smiled and said, "Your madam is telling me not to tell you anything about the whole incident." The student, to please madam, offered his pranam within his mind and requested her to give permission to tell the fact. Immediately, Professor Bose said, "Oh, what happened?" "She is telling you the fact in detail," and Professor Bose told the entire incident in detail. After some years, Giri Maharaj indicated all about his leaving body, i.e., about his death. All were very sad. Giri Maharaj called Professor Bose and said, "Somesh, I intend to offer you one boon. You pray to me for that." Somesh said, "You give me such boon so that I can experience a very painful and very sad death." Giri Maharaj said, "Oh, my son, what are you telling? Rethink and tell me." He repeated this 3 times, but Professor Bose stuck to his demand. Ultimately, Giri Maharaj said, "Tathastu," meaning it will happen. The question is, why did Professor Bose pray for such an unwanted boon? This is because it is not the prayer of Bose. Giri Maharaj, by his will force, made Professor Bose pray for this boon actually, and from the surface, Giri Maharaj was showing his surprise. It is because Professor Bose wanted his Paraloka Basi wife always in Mrituloka, earth, where she was experiencing very much pain and distress for such a long time, and as such, Professor Bose would have to experience his accumulated pain and distress caused to his wife for so long. Sadguru like Giri Maharaj did not keep any due pain and distress for his disciple in the next birth. That's why he cleared all his bad karmafal or suffering in this birth itself. Ultimately, Professor Bose experienced a very painful death.